I'm good. This is a little live sale preview, completely unplanned. So, that's how I do things sometimes. Did you guys, hi Lynn, did you guys see DJ Lee's show? I gotta get this customized. Boom, boom, boom. Hello. Hi, El Kobo. I'm gonna go live on Instagram too. Whoa, go live. There we go. Hi. Hello, everybody. Did you guys happen to see the sale earlier? Hi, Finds by Bob's daughter. I had seen that she was having a sale, and I'm like, I'm sitting here creating these listings for the paper parade, and I might as well go ahead and boost her sale. I think she did a really good job. The fact that English is her second language is amazing to me. She did so good. So very, very proud. Hello. So I'm just here showing you some of the things that are going to be available in tomorrow starting at noon in my virtual antique market in my virtual antique booth here on VAMP. It is the beginning of the May paper parade, and the Moody Mommy heads this up. And hi, Karen. And so every month we have these live sellers that have the paper parade. I have so much ephemera and paper. It's insane. So I have my catalog is loaded. Hey, Aileen. Catalog is loaded. All of the other sellers that are participating in the paper parade, their catalogs are loaded as well. Hello, the Inspired Home. And so go over and check out the catalogs. Put in any pre-bids. If you put in a pre-bid for a live seller, it does help them a lot because it lets them know. Like, I think I have over 30 items listed. Hi, Julie. I don't know that I will get to all of those, but if you are putting in a pre-bid or even a like, it lets the buyer know that they need to, bump those things up on the list and show those things. So it's always a good idea. Hi, Emmeline. It's always a good idea to check out the live sellers, check out their catalogs, and put any pre-bids or max bids. A max bid is pretty magical. It should be called a magical bid, honestly. Maybe the name should be changed. A magical bid, because you don't even have to be at the sale. If you see something, like if you're like, oh, Bug, I got lots of cards and I've listed some. But if you're like, I like those Old Maid cards there. Yes. Auntie Q, check out her catalog. I looked at your catalog earlier, Auntie Q. You got some good stuff in there. But you may be like, I want those Old Maid cards, but I can't be there at noon because I got to work. But if you really like these, you can put in a max bid. So say, I like those, and I will pay no more than $15 for those cards. That's it. That's my cap. Well, you can put in that max bid, and you don't even have to be there, and the programming will bid for you. So now that your max bid was 15, somebody may bid 16, and then how that goes. So it is a really good opportunity. And I'll take this opportunity too, that if you're watching on YouTube, hi. If you're watching on Instagram, hello. I do have things loaded in my Buy It Now, because if you go live, you might as well try to sell something. So I do have things listed in the Buy It Now. If you're watching, you can check that out. But if you are watching on Instagram or YouTube and you're not a member of Virtual Antique Marketplace, what are you waiting on? Come on over. It's free. William, I got a pretty groovy. You know what, William? I thought I would just sit here and look at like my listings and get them like in order and organized. I don't know. For me, William, how about monkey wards? Did anybody else used to call them that? Montgomery wards. This one is from 1971. I wasn't even born yet in 1971. It's a few years before I was born. This is amazing. Look at this. And when I tell you, now there's a little bit of like pin marking up at the top. Someone wrote a phone number, 554-296. No, it's not a phone number because there's not enough numbers. 408. So this is the spring, summer. I do too. I have a couple more, but I figured I'm going to do one big catalog per train or parade because I have, because they're good. Lily, look at those striped pants. There's some good things in here. Honestly, there are some things in here that are in style right now. I won't show you the bras. We don't care about that. But let me find, look at this. Hi, Heidi. Look at her. I mean, people would wear that now. Oh, I'll order you some bell bottoms. What's this say? 2 Wards preview shoppers only. You won't find a better buy in men's dress slacks. How much were they? I don't know. You can choose from, prove it to yourself. Choose 2 pairs of these Oxford weave slacks and wear them for 10 days. Yeah, get the catalogs. So what is this? Look at that. You're a smart man. Here's why these slacks are so good looking. Why are they? They're permanent pressed and they have extra strong inside trim. I want to know. You can buy 2 pairs for $17.95. That was a little insert in there. Oh my gosh, look at these little boys in their little suits. That's fun, right? So, look at the sheets. I want those, girl. Oh, she's got an electric blanket. I'd like that too. So this is great. It's a lot of fun things in this catalog. So it's all loaded in my catalog. Hey, Jessica. So if that fancies you, look at that. I bet that looks like that's what. Look, there's even a magic ball. Fortune telling ball. You know? Okay. And then look at this one. This is Good Housekeeping from October 1949. And this one has great ads because we're starting to get into a little Christmas. And I want to show you. I should have marked it. I need to mark it so I can look at this Woolworths ad. Yes. Oh, that would be. Didn't you remember this? Okay, we can all remember the feel of a. And like if you were in a hurry, you're like you forcing it to go around if you were in a hurry. I want to show you because I should mark this while I'm sitting here with you all. There was, oh no. See, I would turn right to the page that has a recipe for clown cookies. Be a good boy, I'll give you a clown cookie. I need to get my little cards here so I can mark it. But okay, here's Coca-Cola. That's a good ad there. Hospitality in your hands. Willie, you're going to like this picture once I find it because it's of a jolly, I think it's in this one. I've looked at so many catalogs and stuff this morning as I've been listing this that I've lost track, but I believe that there is a jolly fellow in here in an ad. Never go back. Oh, you know what? I need to list this book. I'm going to go get it. I'll show it to you. Well, gosh darn it. I know that there was a Santa Claus picture in here. More bras. Stride right. Well, I'll try to look for it and I'll mark it. I was hoping that there'd be Halloween ads, but I didn't see any. But I'm going to show you something that I want to bring. I want to show you a few things. And then you guys can let me know if you want me to add a few of them. But wait till you see these. Just wait. I'm going to make sure I grab the right one. Is that one? No. I got some saucy books. Like saucy. Facts of love. And wait, facts of love. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and then you have the facts of life and love. The facts of life and love. For teenagers. It says what every teenager should know. And it is facts on that. And growth. And the copyright date, I can't resist books like this. 1950. Well, the original is 1950 and it's 1953. Thousands of other young people whose questions have helped me look squarely at the facts of life. I dedicate this volume with the affectionate hope that life will bring ever more satisfying answers. Let's see. Grandma was chaperoned, petting defined. Do we want to define that? We know what that is. Love out. Hi, Jay. Grandma was okay, petting defined. I don't know that we want to get into this, but it's a combination of, a couple different things. Maybe we shouldn't get into that, but parents meet your date, giving a party, refusing gifts, how girls get dates without chasing the boys. You can give a party. How to get acquainted with a shy boy. When boys whistle at girls. Boys sometimes cluster in groups and whistle at the girls who pass by. Girls often wonder just how impertinent this kind of attention and what is the best way to respond. Some girls ignore the whistled salute entirely. Others blush and act embarrassed. Some girls, they toss back some remark that will cause the boys to laugh. Hi, Molly. And some girls are like, bring it on, buddy. Okay, here's a whole chapter on prostitution, which brings me to my next book. This one. Times are getting tough here in the reselling business. And this book, it's 20 years behind the red curtains, right? Oh, thank you. And shocking and true. And it says, Nancy Dean gives straight answers to these questions. How do prostitutes get their start? Is there such a thing as a born? I can't even say that word. I'm not going to say that word. Born starts with an H and ends with an E. Are there different classes of these? What can wives learn from these gals? What happens in the trick room? And how much money do these girls make? Everything you need to know is right here in this book. Right here in this little old book. I live for this sort of thing. I know that some may say that's inappropriate, but I'm not a prude, and we're gonna live. It's the trick room. I kind of want to know what's going on there. Let's see. The chapters aren't labeled, but they're not that hard yet. Not yet, Debs, but it's good to be prepared. You just never know. The chapter 1, and it begins with, how did you become a prostitute? I have been asked that question perhaps 1,000 times. And she's going to tell us all we need to know. Daddy Hank was a born hustler. I was very mature looking for my age. Anyway, I couldn't resist. So the facts of life about love. I don't know which one. One of these two I might list or I might do for tomorrow. Blind dates may be all right when pickups are okay. But that's not it. I got more. This one's got color pick. I haven't even looked at these. It's a study of the human body of the male and female. I'm not going to show these pictures, but I haven't even looked at these. I didn't even look at them. I saw them. I paid $5. I was like, yes. There's more. And the ladies that I bought these off of, it's actually going to be in my Elkhorn Part 2 video. They were so fun. And I met them like the day before. And they just kind of heard me talking. And they're like, you're fun. And I'm like, you're fun. Oh, yeah, these are pictures. So these are like picture plates. Yeah, see of him? This is from 1942. See, it's showing you all your veins and stuff, but it's about that. And then we've got picture stories of sex life of man and woman. Good Good morning, Brenda. I haven't looked at any of these. I bought them sight unseen. I just saw the titles. Oh, yeah, this one's got pictures. Well, yeah, that's, whoa, boy. I can't show these pictures, but this is like, oh, this is like not things that you want to see in certain areas. Oh my goodness. This is all full of pictures. That there is an x-ray of a child actually being born. Wow. The explaining of sexual attraction. These are all diagrams and pictures and that kind of stuff. Wow. Okay, well, that's interesting. Also from the 40s. And here we've got this one. Yes, you have to show me your ID before you purchase anything. Yeah, you have to show me your ID. The Modern Sex Manual from 1942. I don't know how modern it is anymore. Are you fit or unfit for marriage? The Mechanics of Marriage, The Art of Love. Okay. Talking about are you unfit? The average young couple today. I'm not even listing these yet. I'm just showing you. This is show and tell. I also have this one. The Ideal SEX Life. I did pay up for that one because I was like, I just can't resist this kind of stuff. How to attain and practice that kind of stuff. But I mean, I live for. So I'm going to decide which one or ones I'm going to list for tomorrow's sale. They're not listed yet because I just thought of it. I was like, oh, I should probably do that. Anywho, all right. So I do got the Old Maid. That's just fun, right? We got the Old Maid. This is from, oh gosh, I've made the listing. You know what? Maybe I should just bring them up so I can see what I've done. The Old Maid. Nope, got to go to auction. Number 30. It's from 1936. I know. We're common weirdos in here that like these weird things. So it's in the original box and it is complete. They're from 1936. And what's cool about these, I think, are the backs. Look at this bug. Look at those snowmans. I don't know what the heck those bunnies are doing down there. But there's the Old Maid. I've never seen this version before. And we've got the instructions, which is good to have. I mean, we know how to play Old Maid, but it's good that it's there. Then we've got the Big Shot. You're a big shot, did you? We have a Parrot Trooper. The Flower Girl. And they are complete. I did go through and count them. The Sandman. Bring me a dream. And then the Doughboy. I know, the box is cute. Here we've got, okay, she's the Glamour Girl. All righty there. Hi, Bob. Yes, I've got, you know what? I got a set of Old Maid cards. Look, Kim, there's the Nursemaid. Does that look familiar? Bless your heart. So I thought those were cool because they're in their original box and they've got the little snowmans on them. The box is a little worn, but it's still there. And we got these little cats. Speaking of cards, there's no way I'm going to have this organized during this live, but these are Gypsy Witch fortune telling cards. I am really upset at whatever person decided to put a piece of tape over this graphic on that box. Don't do that. I used my undo. This is the best stuff to use to get stickers off of Ephemera, and it doesn't hurt the ephemera at all. Hi Jay Naylor. But look at these cards. Now, how many cards are supposed to make up a full deck? Is it 52? It probably is 52. I'm going to have to recount them again. Why? What? Really? smuggle you some, Jay? I sent it to you in the mail. I can't do that. I don't know. That's really, really weird. 52. Well, I need to count them again because I counted 51 and I only counted them one time. So odds are I counted wrong. But look at the backs of these cards. It's a witch and her cat. This is an extra joker. That's what the joker looks like. But the cards, look, there's a cat right there. And the cards are, I don't know. The instructions are missing. I did write that down. The instructions are missing. So it says number 36, the cat indicates flattery. If near number 6 foretells personal injury, near 29, and so it denotes strife. That's not a good card. Oh, that makes sense, CG. But these are just fortune-telling cards. The star ensures success in all enterprises when near, when very distant, some unlikely events. So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to count them again, but I know that there's not any instructions, and I did count 51. So I will count them again. But they're also in their original box as well. I know, Bug. Those are cool. I also have new old stock Garfield. Oh, I don't know what that Prop 60 is. You even live in California, and you don't even know what it is. Garfield Magic cards. These are from, they say 1978, but I don't think that I think that they're probably from maybe 1980 something. So we got those. Oh, and while we're on the fortune telling cards. Oh, you were talking. I don't understand. What is that? Oh, well, we'll look at it up later. This is the Ball of Magic. And actually, I know I can't do that, but if you collect glass orbs like I do, this will be cool because it's got this wizard and he's got his ball of magic. He's seeing in the future, and he's seeing that absorbing makes clean, healthy rooms. Oh, just the way that you spelled it? Oh, actually, no. UNDU. Undo. Undo. Maybe it's French. So this is a little advertisement piece, but I love that graphic on it. Isn't that great? It's got graph paper and it's empty. So I like that as well. I got some Crazy 8 cards. These are from the 1960s. They are complete in their original clamshell. They have the green backing to them. Sometimes this green backing does denote or does note the age of them. I know with the Old Maid cards, some of them have like, well, if I can find the other set. Oh, here she is. Like these have a red background. So these are also complete. They're from the 1970s. The Whitman Old Maid cards, they're complete. So those are both 19. Well, I just put 1970s. These Old Maid cards, the Whitman ones, they're pretty popular on eBay. I mean, they have a good sell value. I also have these. These are Congress playing cards. And funny enough, I also have in my sale a couple of playbills. So these are cards for the New Amsterdam Theater. Hi, Angela. Congress, a double set bridge. They are complete. And we've got even like the bridge tally thing, but they all look like this. So they're made to look like a playbill like these. I did have this particular playbill from that theater and I've sold it, but these are also listed as well. And I think, let me just scroll down and look. This one is from 1929. It's from a Chicago theater in 1929. I do have some miniature cards. I'm participating in a You're Killing Me Smalls sale. So some of my miniature cards are going to be I'm going to be doing a Tiny Treasure sale for that. So those will be available in that next sale. And it's all noted in the thing. Hi, Nan. But isn't this cool? It's from 1921, and from the Gold Diggers, and that has beautiful illustrations. And it's like it's brand new. On the back, it's got I think this is tobacco. Yeah, a tobacco ad. Oh, Angela, you had your wisdom teeth out. Oh, that's not fun. Look, there's Doris's sandwich from the National Biscuit Company. So I didn't recognize any of the actors, but it is from the Powers Theater, Chicago, Illinois. I honestly don't even know if that theater is even open, but I love anything that's old vintage theater. And so that is available, as well as this one. This one is from 1928 from another Chicago theater and from the Garrick Theater, and it's the play Interference. This one has a great Lucky Strike ad on the back. It's toasted. No throat irritation and no cough with these cigarettes. Don't buy into it. And then we've got a Wrigley gum ad. And again, this is from 19, what did I say? This was from 1928 and 1921. And they're brand new. So those are amazing. And again, everything is loaded in my catalog, or so you can, if you want to do a pre-bid or just like it and lets me know that you want me to show it. Okay. What else do I have here at my little fingertips? I've got, I'm just going to do these books as a lot. I was looking for a white one too, because I was thinking like red, white, and blue for 4th of July for summer, because we like to use books as a display. No, I actually got those when I was in Ohio last fall. So this one is from 1895. These are both antique books. This one is from 1895, and it's around the tea table. Now, this isn't as exciting as the other books that I had already shown you. But this one is more of a religious book, 1895. But I loved that cover on it. I did just pick this one up when I was in Wisconsin. And then this one is tomorrow, starting at noon Eastern. And I'm going to kick it off. And this one is Academy Classic, The Coverley Papers by Addison. I'm going to go out on a limb and think that this one, hey, Vintage Al, how are you doing? When's your shop with me? I want to watch that. Okay. Anyway, I want to say that this one probably had a dust jacket on it originally. This one, the copyright is 1896, but I'm selling them together. They do look really good together. So those are going to be sold together. Then, okay, these are nostalgia. I almost didn't sell these. It's tomorrow all day. The haberdashery. I'm probably saying it wrong. Haberdashery. I can't say words. Hello, McIver. I cannot read names. Hello, Mick, MC. I'm so bad at this, but these bring back memories to me, and I'm selling all three of them together in this paper parade. We have Owl at Home. We have Frog and Toad are friends, and Frog and Toad together. I have a Frog and Toad t-shirt. I need to wear that. I haven't worn it yet, but these are in excellent condition. These just so remind me of a child. This is an I Can Read book, and they're in amazing condition. They're from the 1970. Yeah, 1970. Oh, it's Colleen. I was like, I don't know. Hi, Colleen. Bye, Bug. Yes, Heidi, I have. So funny that you mentioned that. I have actually two. One of them, these are really collectible. I have, this is of a very handsome African-American man who's finely dressed. It's on a cabinet card, Varsity Studios, Yonkers, New York. It says on the back, But look at how handsome he is. Isn't he lovely? So that one is available, and it's kind of, honestly, I don't know that, well, I don't know that that's the studio where it came from, because it's on like this paper, and it has like where it was kind of glued in there. So I can't say for sure, but it does seem, I know, isn't he lovely? It does seem like this was the studio where it originated from. So Yonkers, New York. Hi, Terry Tucker. How are you? We're just doing a little sale preview. Tomorrow, starting at noon, is the paper parade on VAMP. And then there's this one. This one's a hidden mother. So we've got this sweet little baby. It's also a cabinet card. We've got this sweet little baby, but that black mass behind it is mama. Mama holding the baby. They're like, we'll just throw a sheet over you. Nobody will even know. Just sit back there, hold the baby. Nobody will know. I'm always looking for these. So I know, but not great. I know. It's kind of looking through a bunch of pictures. You're looking for postmortem and hidden mothers. I mean, at least that's what I do, but not everybody does that. I think a lot of people do, but and it's kind of hard to tell. So it kind of gives you, it's fun. It's fun to look for those sorts of things. But I will say that I want to just kind of do a shout out to the Moody Mommy. If you have not watched any of her ephemera sales, you must. You will learn so much from her regarding paper and ephemera. So make sure that you are checking out some of the Moody Mommy's live sales, because you learn a lot. This says this was Norman Lindsay. So we've got some provenance on the back. Norman Lindsay from, and he was 6 months old back there. So those two are available. So I do pictures. All right, those are golden books, and I've decided to wait on those. Okay, this is going to be sold together. We've got this vintage cookbook, which is very unassuming. It's just a little cookbook. And it's from Women's Society of Christian Service in Ithaca, Nebraska. But there is all kinds of written notes in here. So there's even this from 1950. There's even a recipe for something mystery there. It says fridge recipe is on page 15, called creamy fudge. So all throughout the book, there are like handwritten in recipes. Cranberry salad, that was from Betty TV. But there's all these notations, and I love this sort of thing. And then to top it off, in the back, there's a note, and it says, kids, I'm at grandma's. Heat the soup. Make you a sandwich. Drink some milk. Gather up your dishes. Be good. Don't fight. If you need anything, call me. Mom, don't tear around in the dining room because because I've just scrubbed and waxed. Oh, yeah. She wrote that letter to her naughty children. Well, maybe they weren't naughty, but I love that kind of stuff. And then this was inside. So you'll also get favorite chicken dishes. Piquat, broiled chicken, roast chicken. Well, it's chicken. That's what's for dinner. And then this is just going to be, I'm just including this as part of it. So I'm going to cover up, but it's B. I am the secret ingredient. Okay. And it's a salt shaker, but it's like vintage inspired, but it's going to be sold with this. I am the secret ingredient. All right. Next thing. This is children's stationery in its original box. Look at the Jack and the Beanstalk up there. It would. I have lots of Molly's inappropriate dishes because I love them. But there is Jack. He's cutting down the beanstalk. But inside, now look, see, somebody put a piece of sticker on there. Inside, we have some of the stationery. So we've got Tom Tom the Piper's Son. I think this is, yeah, it's folded over, but, and then we've got Dr. Foster. Oh, this one's Little Miss Muffet. Jack and Jill, Mistress Mary. I like this one because it's got little anthropomorphic flowers. And then, so it's not complete, but look at the little tiny envelopes. Don't you remember the smell, like the stickiness of linoleum that's just been waxed? My mom, I think, it was called Bright, I think it was. Okay, so look at these little miniature envelopes with little petite notes. It's a very light pink in color paper. I don't know. I just like this kind of stuff so much. But those little bitty envelopes, that's adorable. So you're going to get everything included in the box. Oh, look at this. Baby beans. This is the second one baby beans. And look, they're uncut. So we've got Poofum, Piffle, and Pidgey. Pidgey was the boy. I think that's what it says. Poofum and Piffle. They're the itty bitty baby beans. The small ones. But look, so those are the paper dolls on the back. And then in the front, or in the book, are all of the clothes. And they're uncut. So there's Poofum's clothes. Baby beans! This is from 1975. That was the year that I was born. Almost exactly 49 years ago. Saturday's my birthday. So almost 49 years ago was when that was made. Same as me. Scrapbook. This is like a burlap. Aw, I love that. I love little keycap beans. They're little they don't have hands, but they're little paws. So this is a scrapbook. It's empty. There's nothing in it. But we've got this burlap with this painting of this really mod girl on there. And you can use it for your own scrapbooking needs because it's never been used. So you can start your own little junk journal with this. Terry, your husband and I are twins. We have twin birthdays. Yeah, my birthday's Saturday. Geminis. We're kind of crazy. All right, I have a couple more magazines. Oh, I took these two. I moved some things around. I'll show you this next because this is another scrapbook that's empty. There. Thank you, Angela. Look at these goobers. Look at them. You're a Gemini. Geminis. We're a little crazy. We can be. This is a Bill Lane illustration. I love the Bill Lane little pixies. I want to say, I think I might be saying this wrong. And if I am, someone will correct me. I am certain. But I want to say that Bill Lane's illustration, he did some illustrations for Disney, I think. I know. Cancer, you and Michael. Cancer season. Gemini. So anyway, I think, I don't know. I'll have to do some more research, but it's not ever been used. So that's another crap book. Scrapbook. I do. American Home Magazines. I don't remember. Did I do these as a set? Yes. So you get both of these magazines. April 1956 and May 1956. Both from 1956. We got Tide. April and May. So we're not going to have like Christmassy things, but those are cool. Look at these old seed packet advertisements. That's kind of neat. They're both in really good condition, and they've got those great ads in it. Look at that refrigerator. What do you have on your, I like to see what they've got. They got ketchup, Borden's sour cream, Borden's milk. They got stuff in there and they're not even covering it up. You gotta get some aluminum foil over that food, girl. That watermelon needs to be covered up. We got some recipes. Oh, look at this. Vacation house you can put up in 6 weeks. I'd like to live in that now. So anyway, both of these together, the American Home, a lot of mid-century modern things in there as well. And I did put some pictures in the listing, so you can check those out. I also have a lot of 12 road maps. They're all vintage road maps. I know a lot of people will do art with these, whether that be in, ephemera, junk journals, or some people even make jewelry and things out of vintage maps. So we've got, these are all from like the 50s, 60s, and 70s. We've got New York, Massachusetts, United States. This is Route 66, Texas. I think that one's from the 80s. Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, British Columbia, and Alberta. Oh, Canada. The Western states, north to Alaska or Oregon. Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, British Columbia, and Alberta. Oh, Canada. Central and Western United States, Washington Highways, and Bellevue. So that's also Washington State. So a lot. I have more. I'm just going to try that one lot first. And for future paper parades, then we'll go from there to sell the other ones. These are really cool. I don't know. I thought they were neat. I don't know. They were from, they're from, let me see the listing, because I listed these a while ago. They're from the 1970s. And they are, some of us, I know when I talked about lunch boxes in a video. A lot of you said, I took my lunch in paper bag. But look at these lunch bags. They're space. They're from the 70s. Z Doodle lunch bags. They are all the same, unfortunately. So the graphic is the same on all of them. But you could color your space guys. I suppose you could even use them as to wrap a gift or something in. It says there's 40 bags. I mean, I haven't counted them, but they are in their like original little wrapper thing, but you do get quite a bit of them in there. So I thought those were fun. Look at that robot with his big claw. These. Alice in Wonderland. This is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll. So it's a boxed set. Let me see, these are from 1946. Yeah, and there's a special edition, 1946. Oh, that's not very good of a showing, but they've got the lined the covers, and they're in such good condition. Through the Looking Glass, 1965. They're in great condition. Got the fun illustrations. Off with their heads. So it is a box set, and it says this with the Tenniel illustrations. So we've got this fun graphic on the top of the box set. So, and I think I have these. The bids are starting at $15 for these, and in the listings you can see how much shipping is. It's on average. It is calculated, so depending on where I am compared to where you are, it will be calculated. But again, at any time, I will refund, and any VAMP seller will refund any shipping overages. I don't know where to put this stuff. Oh, here's some more cards. A dog and a cat. These are Stardust cards from the 1950s. The cards are worn, but I love that graphic on the front. So those are also available too. And let's see. I think I forgoed doing the little golden book buyer's choice because I just kind of loaded it with other things. I will do a little golden book. I will do a buyer's choice with the little golden books at some time because I have a lot of them. So I have all these books here. But look at this. Look at this book. Look. Rats tat 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 tat. Look, he's stealing custard. Strawberry shortcake. Look behind you. Purple Pie Man is stealing custard. And it's a pop-up book. I'm going to steal custard. Put him in my sack. Right. I'm not even going to list those yet, so I don't know why I'm showing them to you. Okay, I've got paper dolls. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous. We're doing this differently. The last paper parade, we did it. Every seller had a half an hour, and I think collectively we decided to show paper and ephemera. That's just not enough time. So now every seller will have an hour. But it still makes me a little nervous. I like to over prepare just in case I get through things a little bit more quickly. But I have these. This is going to be sold as a lot. We've got, these are couture costumes, paper dolls. The Belle Epogue. They're uncut, so they've never been used. We got the dolls. Oops. And their dresses. See, there's one of the gals. And that one will also come with the Dolly Dingle. Also uncut. Also uncut. So we've got Dolly Dingle here and all of her buddies. So you could cut these out. I mean, because we've got the patriotic ones. So this would be really cute. Hi, that kitschy chick. This would be really cute in a flower frog. And look at the Halloween. So this is from, it doesn't say. It says the House of Goebel Art. Because Goebel did do a whole series of Dolly Dingle stemware. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Dolly Dingle by Goebel. But they're so, so cute. Dolly Dingle. And her costumes. There's Christmas too. Okay, so those two are going to come in a set. And then we also have Famous American Women. This is another lot. Famous American Women in full collar paper dolls. So we've got like Amelia Earhart, Harriet Beecher Stowe, Molly Pitcher, Harriet Tubman, Julia Ward Howe, Clara Barton. She started the Red Cross. I do know who she is. Gertrude Steen, Edith Wharton. I have to admit, I don't know. I should know who some of these ladies are because they were famous American women in history. So, and then this one's kind of my favorite. We have the Princess Diana and King Charles. Oh, hang on, because this one, some of the pages have been cut. And look, you can play with, we're in our underpants. Charles, I'm the king now. Look at me in my underpants and my tall socks. But look, this is, look, that's her wedding dress. And on the back it says, the wedding gown of the century is of ivory silk taffeta embroidered with old lace sequins and pearls. The train is 24 feet long. So whoever has started cutting some of these out, they cut out some of the clothes and then they taped the provenance on the back. So let's see. Charles made the most elegant bridegroom ever. Did he though? Did he? In his uniform of the commander of the Royal Navy. Put your clothes on, Charles. Look at me. I love that. So I like that they did that because but they're not all of them are cut out. So you can have fun with that because that's a lot of intricate cutting. So those are going to be in that lot of with the famous women. Famous women. So that's a lot there. I don't know, Jay, if you're going to be able to, if you're still here, can you handle this? Because I got, these are so cool. These are so, I have 2 of these. These are antique ephemera, antique magazines. The Ladies' Home Journal. This one is from January 1899. Heidi, I get mine on Amazon, but apparently some states, they don't allow it. I don't know why, but I get mine from Amazon. And it's spelled just like that, Karen. Undo. 1899. This was 10 cents. The new series, The House Practical, and the prize pictures of pretty rooms of girls. This is amazing. We've got such amazing. This is volume 2. Volume 2. January 1899. Was volume 1 December? Maybe. All right, so I'm going to try to look through this and to try to find you. We just got birthday parties for old people. If the time ever comes when one would not be pleased to have a birthday cake, at least with one with candles on it, it is in that period between the early 20s and the late 40s. Always called the uncertain age. When a woman is referred to, it is probably so called because it is uncertain as to what number of years the woman will acknowledge having lived. And then look, you wouldn't get away with this these days. Look, that there is some remarkable old ladies. Remarkable old ladies. Look at how remarkable they are. Who are some of these ladies? We've got Miss Eliza Haskell. She's from LaGrange, Illinois, and she's 86 years old. I'm trying to get to some of the amazing letter writing and proper addressing. My collection of dolls. And 3 articles. Yeah, she's got some apple core head dolls. Those are a little scary. But anyway, I was trying to find some pictures of, because we have like corsets. Yeah, and like all these interior. I know, right? They are full of it. I mean, because some of these ads are not. Ruben's infant shirt. The child enjoys it. I don't know. Hump, the DeLong eye, hook and eye. Here are some pretty rooms of girls. Oh my gosh. Let me try to show it to you. Can you even see those rooms of pretty girls? I like to just like zone in. Like, look at this one. Look at all of the stuff that's on her shelf and stuff. That's what's so entertaining to me. Okay, sometimes you can. I want to find something. Carving and serving meats. There are some fairy soap ads, but I didn't see like any like spectacular ones. So we've got some corsets and stuff, but I wanted to show you the back of this one. Wallpaper. Look. Isn't that awesome? That is Ferris Good Sense waist corsets. And then we also have the breakfast cocoa. So this was January 1899. And then we also have October 1899. Also the Ladies' Home Journal. I love that it has this little address on there. I don't know why I like that, but I do. Curtis Publishing Company, beginning the theater and its people. So it's got an article in here about the interior of the Boston Theater. It's just amazing to me. There's just such great articles and just entertain. How to cook a ham. Home needlework magazines. Merry moments for Halloween. I need to look. You can have a jack-o'-lantern party. Wouldn't it be great if there was some great Halloween stuff in here? We're just going to have to look real quick. This one does have great ads for corsets and hats. A little ad for the Saturday Evening Post. We're just doing a little bit of a preview, guys. Also, if you have any questions about anything, you can also ask. This one has a little bit of separation from it, but this one's a little bit thicker than the other one, and this one has a great shoe ad on the back. You could get this shoe for $3.50, made by Moore Schaefer Shoe Manufacturing Company. World renowned. And then I have this one. This one has some condition. I think this is the one that had the Santa in it. This one's from 1920. It's December 1920. So I tend to like to look for October and December catalogs and magazines because of the ads for Christmas. This one is, this one has the Christmas ads in it. 1920. It's the Designer, the women's magazine. We do have some issues with this one. What's in the back? That's kind of boring on the back. But it is filled with really, really, really amazing ads. It's the woman's magazine. Grandmother cuts in, Her Majesty Stage Manager. What do you give at Christmas? I got to find that Santa because it stopped me in my tracks. Oh my gosh, look at this Victrola. Victrola ad with the Christmas tree in the background. Will there be a Victrola in your home this Christmas? Will there? Hi. Oh, yeah, I've got to go to the post office. I'm going to have to end this here soon because I need to go to the post office, and unfortunately, I need to go to Walmart. Oh my gosh, this one. Look. I don't want to make it any worse, but look. Mermaids. Mermaids. It's always a good day when you're going to see mermaids in your ephemera. I got to find Santa. We've got fashions in here. Oh my gosh, this isn't Santa, but look at the perfume ad with the Christmas angels and stuff. Oh no. Do I sound like a man? Sometimes. Does my voice go low? Cairo! Oh, hang on. That's kind of a joke between my daughter and I. She makes fun of the way I say Cairo. Because I say it Cairo instead of K. I don't know. She makes fun of the way I say it. Hang on, I'm looking for Santa. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's a brassiere. Colgate for Christmas. That is so good. That could be framed. Oh my gosh, that could be framed. That is amazing. Wasn't that good? So this one has a lot of great ads, all just chock full of, look, I got to make sure I got to hold this where I'm not making it worse. This one page is completely out, and I need to take that out so it doesn't keep messing with me. Look, there's Santa, the gramophone. Okay, I gotta shut this properly because it's kind of, the cover's kind of in rough shape, so I don't want to keep flopping it around everywhere. But we have a nice Kellogg's ad in there as well. But I mean, that's a lot of stuff. I am gonna get those naughtier books, or at least one or two of them. Did you see these? This is everything you need to know. And Teenager's Guide considers every problem faced by maturing boys and girls, from the mystery of birth through the heartaches of adolescence to preparing for marriage. including some subjects not generally discussed. Well, there's a lot. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, yeah, it's pretty spicy. So tomorrow, Friday at noon, is the kickoff of the May paper parade here on VAMP. And every hour there will be a different seller with great ephemera items. So go ahead and check out all of the sellers' catalogs. Look at things if you are wanting to put in a pre-bid. If you want to put in a max bid, if you're not able to make it and you see something that you really, really like, it really does help the seller know. Even if you go in and you like something, if you click that little heart, it isn't an obligation. It's just, it lets the seller know that there's interest in there. Now, that's not saying that it's going to sell. I mean, from a seller standpoint, just because someone likes your item doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to sell. But it does let the seller know, oh, I didn't show these. I'm going to show you these real quick. Oh, thanks, Jay. These are little, I love these little bridge tally cards. They're not been used. There's these two. These look so cute in a flower frog. And then there's these three. Aren't these adorable? And then they've never been. Oh, this one has a little seal on the back. Aren't those adorable? So those are in the catalog as well. But go ahead and check out the other sellers. And like I said, if there's something that you are interested in, put in a pre-bid, put in a max bid. If you can't be there, it lets the seller know. But we're really excited. It's going to be a fun day of sales. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and just hanging out. I am just going to start just doing these little pop-ups, previews. Also, other sellers on VAMP, I recommend that you do it as well. You can show your items and talk about them a little bit before, kind of the hustle and bustle of the going live. And it does give you a little bit of practice in looking at the chat and reading the chat. So highly recommend doing that. Hello, Jewelry by Denise. All right. Thank you guys again so much for being here. And we'll see you tomorrow at the May Paper Parade here on VAMP.